Is your living space a frickin' mess? Can you sense that pile of laundry even though you're downstairs? Well, I'm not gonna tell you to go upstairs and tackle all those chores right now, because that's what maids are for. Okay, I'm joking. That's what kids are for. But I will start by saying, maintaining a clean, fresh living space, it's gonna help your clairsentience ability to flourish. So join me in this episode, because we're gonna learn about what it means to be clairsentient and how to activate it. So clairsentience, what does it mean? Well, it means clear feeling. And it's not some woogie, crazy, spooky, paranormal power. In fact, it's totally natural. And it's a divine ability that lives within all of us. Even you guys. You already use your five senses, smell, taste, hearing, touch, sight. And they help you to process the physical world, the third dimensional world. But your sixth sense, this helps you we how energy plays in this realm. So we know everything is energy. So it makes sense that we have the ability to feel this. We hear people talking about gut feelings or sensing something's not right. That is clairsentience.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
So in my modeling days, I was always traveling to a new country with new customs. And most of the times I didn't know any of it. So I would rely on my clairsentience to help keep me safe. I remember times where I'd be so exhausted. This is way before phones and Google. So I had to totally rely on my map and my bus schedules. I remember one time I was in Germany and I was walking to my last modeling audition and I was so tired. It was cloudy outside, it was wet, there wasn't many people on the streets. But all of a sudden I got that creepy feeling in my gut. So I looked around and I saw this car driving next to me. And I thought, fuck, this guy is following me. So instead of waiting around to see if I was right, I just changed directions immediately. I ran it the opposite way. I could see his car was picking up speed, but he couldn't turn around fast enough because we were on this tiny road. And that's when I was like, I'm gonna turn around again, and I just went straight to my appointment. I learned to trust my gut feeling. I knew that it didn't matter whether I was right or wrong. The important thing is I was safe and I was happy and I got to my audition okay. And that's really the whole point of this, is starting to learn to trust when we get those gut feelings. So as kids, we love this energy. We love playing in our imaginary world. You hear kids all the time, they're picking up how you're feeling. My kids will come into the room and they'll be like, Mom, are you okay? You feel like you're in a bad mood. And I'm always like, yeah, my kid's got the clairsentience ability. Even if I've got a smile on my face, they can tap into my energy and they remind me that, actually I'm not. But I'm thinking, that's just them already using their ability. So as children, we love bathing ourselves in energy as we played. But our modern adult world, it forces us to report our human experience only using those five senses. We're taught to shut these feelings down, and when these powers completely escape from some individuals, they're usually those first people to make fun of any mention of using these innate, dormant abilities. To me, it's not normal to live this way, to shut ourselves off from our natural abilities and to cut ourselves off from the knowledge of the universe. It's kind of dumb, actually. Now, in my other videos, we discussed the sacral chakra and that second energetic light layer. Remember that in your auric field? Now, the cool thing is they're the key to unlocking clairsentience. So this clair, it's connected to these energetic realms. That's why you feel the information in your lower gut. And it comes up as feelings. You get it, you've heard it all before. I've got a bad feeling about this, or that guy has a really cool vibe, or I don't want to go into there, the vibe is really creepy.
Get out. Take your bad vibes with you.
So your chakra, the sacral chakra, it's picking up this information all the time, all around you. It's just that now you're becoming more aware of this information. To identify this clair within you, start by focusing on the emotions that spring up when you encounter someone new or something new, or when you walk into a new space. Pay attention to what your gut is telling you. Understand that it's actually your innate ability to read the energy around you. So if you've been working on your sacral chakra, you may find that this information is coming to you even stronger. Also, I always feel sick or nauseated after I've been around negative people, or if I've been hanging out in a crappy environment with low frequency. So if this is you, know that you're not crazy. It's just your Claire. It's talking to you. It's warning you, telling you, run!
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest!
This is how your body processes this energy in order to communicate with you. Nowadays, I can often just scan my body to see where I'm picking up information, and usually it's in my gut. But the next thing I'll do is I'll ask myself, what's going on? What are you trying to tell me? Then I'll look around and I'll see what triggered it. It could be a person, it could be just the room, it could be an object, but I register the message. But the important thing is I have to release the energy right afterwards, especially if there's pain or a low emotion attached to it, because that's the new piece to this whole puzzle. You don't want to hold the emotion in your body, not even for a minute, because it's not good for you. Understand that we can even pick up these negative energies when we read or watch the news. We can pick up the emotions and then carry them. So let that crap go. And if you find it difficult to let go, then you can start to see that your body is addicted to this frequency and it's constantly looking to be fed. And that's why you keep attracting the same stories, the same people, the same places. You could start to see the pattern. Now, if I want to chill, I just close down these energy centers. I either visualize closing them down like a flower, or for fun, I'll put my hand in front of the chakras, especially my sacral, and I'll make a hand motion of closing it down, like closing your fist. That way, I'm not picking up all the information that's all around me. This way, you always feel like you're in control. So if you find yourself and you're in that crowded space and you start to feel overwhelmed, just lower the volume in this energy center in order to find comfort. It's that simple. Now, another way that you can recognize the power of being clairsentient is goosebumps, or truth bumps, as I like to call it. No laughing, but I don't know, does this happen to you guys? Somebody's telling you a story and it just resonates with you so much that by the end, my arms look like a chicken that's been plucked. You know what I mean? Everything is standing up straight and tall. Well, that's just my body letting me know that everything is in perfect alignment. So what's interesting about clairsentience, and something that actually surprised me at first, was that this is the Claire that connects you to deceased loved ones. And I wonder if that's why sometimes I'll get goosebumps or chills when I enter a room, even when it's not cold. It's just an entity or a spirit or a guide just saying, hey, I'm over here. I know you can't see me. Okay, back on track. So what do you do if you feel like your clairsentience ability is on overdrive and you just need a frickin' break? I'll experience this if I'm around a person going through a really hard time, or if I'm at a party and it's super crowded and I don't want to pick up on everybody's emotional crap. Remember, you're always in control of your own energy centers. So you're not a victim here. But I do have a tip for you. So I want you to sit comfortably on a chair and put your feet firmly on the ground. And then next, just focus on your breath. And as you do so, start to slow your breath down and your energy down. And then place your hand in front of your sacral chakra, which is just below your belly button, with your palm facing towards your body. And then simply close your hand, giving yourself a visual of your chakra closing down. Now you can imagine an open flower in front of your sacral energy center and then command the flower to close down. Or you can simply choose to shut down this information temporarily. Sometimes if I'm around people and I don't want to make it a big deal, I'm just going to visualize it closing down like a flower. But, if I'm by myself or it's not such a big deal, then I'll just close my fist. And you can do this with all your chakras. If you're really feeling overwhelmed and now you're at home and you just want to take a break, is sit in a chair. And if you're not driving, you could actually also do this as a passenger. You can just, sit there with your feet planted, and then I'll visualize the light coming in again, relaxing my body. I focus on my breath. I slow it down, and I'll just see all those energy centers cleaning. So I'll visualize the orange light flowing in front of me, the yellow light flowing in front of me. I'll do all of them, green, blue, purple, and sometimes I'll do front and back. I just want to feel all the energy that maybe was collected by all of those people. I'll do this so that I start to feel clean and free. It's like I'm taking a cosmic shower in my car. And that way, if you did pick up anything, it's now washed away. It's gone. When you're ready, you can reopen it. And I'm going to create another video on how to practice your clairsentience gifts, so be sure to look for that on my website. So remember those gut feelings, those goosebumps that you've been experiencing. That's your physical body processing your ability to read the energy of the things you encounter. So don't ignore it. Learn to trust this Claire. You might need her one day. Until next time, I'm Marisa Grieco, your mystical guide.